Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Las Vegas. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And, of course, Portland behind 9.5 games.
Checking out Las Vegas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
So here's Las Vegas' starting group. Amen Thompson out there with Barnes. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Barrett in at the 2. And for the Trailblazers, Scoot and Sharp with the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Well, at this point of the season, Richard, we're starting to get an idea of who the championship contenders might be.
To some degree, we already had an idea before the year began. Now we're starting to get confirmation, barring any unforeseen shakeup.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Here's Johnson. And Ayton pulls it down. Now here's Avdia. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Sharp against Johnson. They set the screen. Sharp, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Good on the bucket.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Avdia, screen on Thompson. Henderson for 3. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Johnson. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Stolen by Ayton. Henderson with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Sharp, no good. Las Vegas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Avdia. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the away team, Thompson. At the line for 1.
Thompson, no good on the free throw.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Henderson. Back to Sharp. 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Barrett.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Here's Henderson. He was another key contributor in that win against Miami. Pass to Aiden. Back to Henderson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for Portland, Henderson, shooting 1.
The free throw off from Henderson.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Now here's Johnson. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game. Henderson with it. Now Thompson defending to the paint. Here's Avdia. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Johnson a screen on Sharp. Here's Barrett. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
This is the kind of playmaker Barrett is capable of being. Perfect use of the screen and roll.
Avdia passes to Aiden. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Scoot Henderson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Las Vegas shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons checked in. Both free throws good from Thompson. Portland trailing here. Pass to Kamari. Out to the right wing. Drummond against Aiden. And stolen by Barrett. Here we go. And there's the lob. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Kamari. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Outside Barrett. There's the triple. Back to Johnson. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Over Simons. Johnson with a bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Aiden. Simons right side. Outside Sharp. Over Barrett. Sharp no good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. So it's Portland now, following the score by Las Vegas. Avdia screen on Thompson. And here's Simons outside. Pure from 3-point range.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simon's strengths, his efficiency from range. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Now here's Simons, and you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Outside Barnes. Rebounded by Kamari. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Up top, Ayton. Drummond defending. And there's the screen. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The shot's good. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Sharp. No points so far. Here's Simons. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. The three from Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Up top, Johnson. Outside Barnes. Outside Johnson. Outside Barrett. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Sharp passes to Avdia. From deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. Pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Going inside. And he sinks the layup. And now it's a 4-point Las Vegas lead.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Some changes here for Portland. Klingin, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Williams comes in for Avdia, and it's Ben in for Kamara. So it's Portland now. 4-point game. Pass to Ben. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And here is Thompson. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Pass to Ellis. From downtown, he drops it from range.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Here's Klingin. Simons outside. Benton passes to Simons. Here's Klingin, covered by Johnson. Back to Simons to snap the cold streak. Gets the three to fall. Simons got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Blazers trail by 6. Here's Benton. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Simons. Ellis with a rebound. Well, Las Vegas is shooting 45% from the field in this first. Grant. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Simons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Ellis passes to Johnson. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Grant from behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Simons outside, pulls up on the wing, and he makes it. He's got 10.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside Johnson, pass to Thompson. Hits it from the high post.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Here's Benton. He's covered by Clarkson. Benton passes to Sharp. Back to Benton. Simons right side. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. They lead by 7. Here's Grant. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Grant's got 5 now.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside, here's Klingon. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Clarkson finds Johnson. There's 18 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Ellis. And here is Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Las Vegas up by 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Las Vegas.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
We've got Klingon and Freddie Simons out there with Delano Banton. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Second free throw, no good. Blazers trail by 8. Banton on the wing. Robinson defending. Banton, good.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Here's Ellis. Here he goes. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And checking out some numbers for Harrison Barnes.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Benton. Simons outside. Launches it. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. There's the drive. And the bucket is good. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here comes the break. And he's going for the lob. Pass to Robinson. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Now Olynyk. Robinson on the wing. Clock at 6.
That's his 2nd, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the away team, Duncan Robinson, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
On the wing, Simons. 38 points for him last game against Miami.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Grant. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Blazers trail by 9. Here's Benton, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. The drive by Simons. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Spurs, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so Simons nails both of them.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Las Vegas. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Well, you look at Sharp, and in dunk contest voting, he's 3rd, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll, of course, update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Portland again missing. Las Vegas leading by 9. Here's Johnson. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Benton. Pass to Simons. Here's Kamari. Here's Klingon. He's covered by Grant. And here is Williams. Here's Simons. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Simons got 7 now in this quarter.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Grant outside. Clarkson outside. Outside Barnes. Great look, but off the mark.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Kamari. To the middle. Here's Simons. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Robinson on the wing. That three's off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Simons with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
Las Vegas leading by 5. Outside Johnson. Grant outside. Clarkson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the left wing. Here's Kamari. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Las Vegas lead.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Simons. Robinson gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
For Las Vegas, Drummond's checked in for Grant. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Clarkson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. They've led by as many as 11. Barnes with a screen on Simons. Here's Johnson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Robert Williams checked in for Portland.
At the line for 1.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line. A step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
Blazers trail by 5. Now Simons. He's got 19. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Barnes. From outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. RJ with Harrison Barnes on the roster. A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And it's Simons missing. Las Vegas leading by 5. Here's Johnson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Simons outside. Walker, a screen on Barrett. Back to Avdia. Launches a 3. On target from range. Avdia's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Johnson against Simons. It's Johnson with a drive. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Avdia against Barrett is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Barrett against Simons. It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Avdia. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Up top, Thompson. Down low. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Las Vegas lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Simons against Barrett. Williams a screen on Barrett. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. First one falls. So for the Blazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Walker. Sharp comes in for Williams. And it's Henderson in for Simons. He makes 1 of 2 that time. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Sharp. He's scoreless. Fires from deep. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Johnson. He's got 15. Pass to Barnes. Fires the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And the free throw, no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
The 3 from Barnes drains the triple. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
To the left side wing. Off the outside. 3-pointer Sharp. Barnes with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Off the outside. To the inside. Sharp. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Sharp's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Barrett. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Pass to Barnes. Johnson against Henderson. Johnson with a bucket.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Blazers trail by 7. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Now Sharp. They set the pick. A minute 31 left in the half. The 3 ball. They get it back. And Ayton with the stuff.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Thompson. Portland with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And this is why Sharp slices inside, because he wants to get fouled while shooting.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Sharp, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Robinson, he's checked in for Barnes. Both free throws good from Sharp. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson with it. He's got 17. Outside Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Barrett. Back to Johnson. Drummond with the screen. Johnson passes to Drummond. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Henderson with it. Outside Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Back to Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Las Vegas up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. It'll be the Hawks against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. 7 p.m. Eastern time for tip-off.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree. 2 great rosters, 2 great coaches.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Las Vegas, Andre Drummond is out there with Thompson. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Johnson. And it's Barrett in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Avdia. Pass to Ayton for the tie. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside Barrett. Stolen by Sharp. Now here's Avdia. Here's Kamari. Out to the wing. And there's a pick. Here's Henderson. Whoa!
Nice.
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's stolen by Henderson. Now the Blazers on the move. Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Kamari, and here's Sharp. For the lead. Now here's Ayton.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Thompson goes in, sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him.
Thompson against Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Henderson with another miss.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Blazers trail by 3. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Optia right side. Henderson outside. Optia finds Henderson. Here's Kamari. Outside Sharp. Hayden with a screen. For the tie. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what athleticism from Ayton to time it for that putback.
Johnson against Henderson. Outside Barnes. Lets it go from the wing. Count the basket. Barnes has got 5 now.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
Thompson against Henderson. Outside Sharp. Optia from outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Thompson. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Henderson. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Sharp following the score by Las Vegas. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
For Las Vegas, Olynyk checked in for Drummond. Clarkson comes in for Thompson. And Ellis is subbed in for Barnes. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Here's Ellis. Give him 8. Outside Olynyk. Barrett against Optia. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. Barrett can't hit. Blazers trail by 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Las Vegas.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Free throw good, Avdia. And both free throws good for Avdia. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Magic Johnson, 1 shot.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Now here's Henderson. 7 points in the game. It's Avdia on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for Portland, Denny Avdia.
Free throw good, Avdia. Here's Ellis. Give him 8. Outside Johnson. Pass to Ellis. Johnson against Sharpe. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Clarkson against Sharpe. Knocks it loose. Now here's Henderson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
Here's Ellis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Grant's checked in for Las Vegas. Robinson comes in for Barrett. Pass to Aiden. Sharpe with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
And Sharpe has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. No good on the 2nd free throw.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Sinks it from distance.
And great recognition by Clarkson. He finds the soft spot, stops, and pops.
Now here's Henderson. 9 points in the game. Outside Sharpe. Ayton in the high post. Over Olynyk. And there's Ayton on the assist from Sharpe. Sharpe's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Clarkson against Sharpe. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Ellis. Olynyk with a screen on Henderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Ellis. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Avdia with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Henderson scanning the floor. On the take. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Inside. Here's Grant. Avdia with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Henderson. to the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
We're seeing the full range of Ayton's offensive skills tonight. The big man's putting on a show.
Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Olynyk with a screen on Henderson. Ellis passes to Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. Tipped away. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Kamare. Now Ayton. No good. 8 for 11 from the floor now. For Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Ellis. Again, the miss by Las Vegas.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. That shot missing. Olynyk with some nice D. Clarkson passes to Ellis. And it's in there. Ellis has got 11 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Sharp. Avdia, screen on Clarkson. Sharp passes to Avdia. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Ellis, defended by Henderson. Ellis passes to Olynyk for the lead. Portland with a rebound. Here's Henderson. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Here's Ellis. He's got 11. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Ellis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 11. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clarkson, left side. 3-pointer. Avdia pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Here's Sharp. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Grant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 9.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Now here's Henderson, tightly guarded. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
Here's Ellis, defended by Henderson. Here's Ellis. He's got 14. 5 on the clock. Outside Robinson. Out on his own on the break. Here's Kamare. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Ellis. Pass to Olynyk. Uncovered. Portland leading. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Here's Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's got 12.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
35 seconds left in the third. Ellis passes to Graham. Nice D from Avdia. Portland leading by 3. And they're running. Sharp with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Tries to break his ice. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Here's Ellis over Henderson. Off the left rim and out.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And we've reached the end of the third. Portland ahead, leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented. By State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Delano Banton out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Williams. Then there's Walker. And it's Klingon in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
It's Johnson with a drive. The 3 from Barnes. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Now here's Simons. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Basket's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Benton, guarded by Barrett. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Benton, 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Again, Simons missing.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Johnson with it. He's covered by Simons. Thompson, a screen on Simons. Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Klingon. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Here's Johnson. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Simons. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Simons got 5 points in the quarter.
It developed himself into a threat to score. Simons has made major progress.
Thompson with a screen. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Banton. Knocks down the long J. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Barrett. Oh, Williams with the block. Walker against Barrett. Walker passes to Ben. Simons outside. Clock at 6. The three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barrett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Walker, a screen on Barnes. Here's Benton. Connects from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Inside, here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Benton. Pass to Simons. Outside, Williams. Here's Benton. 4-3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts it up from 12. Walker pulls down the board. Portland leading by 11. Avdia outside to the paint. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Barrett. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And here they come. He gets it in there. Thompson's got 23.
In the 4th quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it.
Then passes to Simons. Barnes comes with a double team. Off the outside. Walker sets a screen. This one for 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Walker.
That one's off.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
And some changes here for Portland. Aiden, he's checked in for Williams. Sharp comes in for Banton. And it's Henderson in for Simons. Andre Drummond is checked in for Las Vegas. Good on the second one. Las Vegas trails by 8. Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Oh, no hesitation from Barnes. Knew he was going to get the whistle. Played right through it.
That free throw good from Barnes. Kamara, he's checked in for Walker. Both free throws good from Barnes. Trailblazers lead by 6. Three-pointer Sharp. They grab their own miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And Thompson gets it to go. And here's Henderson. Avdia outside. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Avdia's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
It's Barnes on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Nice D from Avdia.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Henderson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And the defense was right there, but in the end, Henderson just sticks the J in their faces.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Henderson.
Las Vegas trails by 10. Here's Thompson into the lane. And there it is for him. Thompson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is. In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Thompson, a screen on Henderson. Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Denny Abdia.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
The free throw drops for Johnson, and Las Vegas making a change here. Robinson's checked in. It's both from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Henderson outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Johnson.
His turnover numbers are ugly. Now, it's not the only reason they're behind, but it is a factor. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Johnson with a double team. To the inside. Abdia. And no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Las Vegas trails by 10. Here's Thompson. And the basket is good. Thompson's got 14 points here in the second half.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Thompson against Henderson. He shoots it. The wide open shot is on the money. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Robinson with a double. Pass to Kamari. Outside Sharp. It's Abdia on the wing. And here's Ayton. Just 5 on the clock.
Defense has no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2,
no good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Magic Johnson. At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Portland leading by 6. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Here's Kamari. Portland again missing.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Outside Robinson. Back to Johnson. Outside Robinson. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. And now just a three-point Portland lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Sharp up top. Robinson defending. Sharp against Robinson. Abdia, screen on Robinson. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Barnes. The three ball. Nice D from Abdia.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Barnes against Henderson. Ayton, the screen on Barnes. Henderson for three. Rebounded by Johnson.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Robinson finds Johnson. Right side Barnes. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Barnes has got 9 points now in the second half.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Off the outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Now Robinson. Pass to Johnson. Outside Barrett to tie it up. Three from Barnes. And Las Vegas, another three.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Sharp. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From 10 feet away. Here's Abdia. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Portland making their last shot.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Ayton, following the score by Las Vegas. Out to the right wing. Ayton, the screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Abdia from outside. Oh, he buried the three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Johnson. It's Barnes on the wing. And Henderson comes to help. Thompson passes to Barrett. Off target with the three. Sharp against Johnson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Trailblazers,
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.